Break down the door. Carson! Morgan got him.
It's only Carson's coat, boys. Drop the... Get into that cell.
Get in there, quick.
Get a move on you there.
Wait. Here's one more.
Good work, Nicomas. Run and get those horses. We're leaving here in a hurry.
We follow the mystery riders?
Yes, they've got Johnny's father.
Don't you worry. We'll save him.
Yes, but we've got to work fast, or those outlaws will force him to tell where he hid the government gold.
Oh!
What's the idea, Fargo? Trying to stall?
No, I'm just trying to get my bearings.
Look, smoke signals. Do you suppose the Indians have spotted us?
Are you sure it will work?
Don't worry. Your father and I have talked with Smoke through many an Indian war. If he sees this signal, he'll understand what I'm trying to tell him.
Well, Indians or no Indians, we can't stop here. Get going, Fargo.
I'm not taking any more orders from you.
Oh, no?
No. I've changed my mind. I'm not going to show you where the gold is.
Then you don't care what we do to your daughter.
Oh, so you found out Johnny's a girl, eh?
Yes, and if you don't tell us...
You won't do anything to her. She's free. Kit Carson saved her.
Carson? Why, you fool, Carson's dead.
Oh, yeah? Well, that smoke signal tells me that he ain't.
That's true. I gotta tell Kraft right away. He's not far behind us. You take charge here till I get back. Where's Kraft? I gotta see him right away.
What's going wrong now?
Fargo's stalling. He says Carson's alive and has rescued his daughter.
Daddy must have seen the signal. He'll be watching for us.
Yes, and so will the mystery riders.
We'll have to be doubly careful.
You fool. All you have to do is follow the smoke signals to find Carson and the girl. Now leave a couple of men guard Fargo and get busy. I'm getting sick of Reynolds and his slipshod ways. You and I'll handle this thing alone. What are you going to do, boss? I'm going to make Fargo think that I'm his best friend. He'll be glad to tell me where the gold is.
You mean you're going to double-cross the riders? Well, what about the 2 men who left guarding them?
You're going to help me take care of them. Yeah.
You change your mind, Fargo, when you see the boys come riding in with Carson and your daughter.
Yeah? Well, Carson's too smart for the whole lot of you. You thought you'd killed him once before.
Now, you fire first and then lay low.
Why, Mr. Kraft! Oh, then it was you who... Well, how did you know they were holding me prisoner?
Well, Fargo. I saw the mystery riders take you away, and I followed them. And when I saw you were left alone with only 2 of them, I saw my chance.
I don't know how to thank you for it.
Don't thank me. Those men are outlaws and ought to be killed. They're a menace to the country. Tell me, why were they holding you?
To make me show them where I hid the government gold.
Gold? Oh, you mean the shipment that's lost when Kit Carson's pack train was wiped out?
Yeah.
Well, what makes them think you know where it is?
I was one of the pack train.
Oh,
And when the men double-crossed Carson, I hid the gold to keep them from stealing it.
I see. Well, we'd better get out of here before the other men return. Later on, you and I can come back and recover the gold for the government.
I'd like to get a hold of Kit Carson first.
Yeah, so would I.
I got a signal from him just now. He's somewhere around here.
Well, maybe we'll come across him. My horse is right over here.
If I can only live long enough to tell the gang about this.
Right off toward that tree. I'll take the glove.
They've got us hemmed in on 3 sides. Our only chance is to make a dash for the river.
There they go.
Don't be afraid. We'll make it together.
I'm not afraid with you.
Don't shoot.
You kill that girl, Kraft will murder the lot of us.
Hey, look! What happened, Dave?
Yeah, Kraft double-crossed us. Shot Rollins and me.
Kraft shot his own men?
Yeah. Pretended he's rescuing Fargo just to get on the right side of him.
You hear that, boys? That means that Kraft is out to get the gold for himself.
After we've done all the dirty work.
Are we going to let him get away with it?
No!
Then we'll beat Kraft in game and get the gold for ourselves.
You're crazy, Reynolds. Kraft's got other men besides us. We wouldn't stand a chance.
We won't have to raise a hand. The Indians will do the job for us.
The Indians? They've got nothing against Kraft.
Yes, they have, only they don't know it. They'll hunt him to the ends of the earth when I tell them what I know.
What are you driving at, Reynolds?
I was in Kraft's office when the Indian chief called the scene. Had my orders from Kraft. When I heard them coming, I ducked into the secret passageway to stand by for what I knew was going to happen.
Have you heard that Jim Bridge is leading a wagon train through your country?
My scouts have brought me word of it.
Oh, and you're not going to do anything to stop it?
Why should I do anything? The Cheyennes are at peace with their white brothers.
And how have the white men repaid your friendship? Look what has happened to the other tribes as the settlers came farther and farther into the west. Are you going to let them come in and drive you out?
You, a white man, are telling me to make war against your own people?
Yes, for your own good.
So you are the traitor who is stirring up the Indians against the whites.
Why shouldn't I? Why should I let the settlers come in here and drive the Indians out and ruin my fur business?
My tribe will not make war for you, so you can have the fur trade to yourself.
Dark Eagle, your warriors are going to wipe out that wagon train, and you're going to make them do it.
Never.
No? Right, Reynolds. You know what to do.
stabbed in the back. Your chief who taught you to love and trust the white man. But the trail of his murderers is clear. Blood cries out for vengeance. Death to the white man. We'll get him!
Settlers outnumbered, the Indians swarmed down to massacre them. Now, if they do that to a bunch of innocent settlers, what do you suppose they'll do to Kraft when I tell them it was he who planned the murder of their chief?
They'll do plenty.
Why? Well, there's Carson now. And my daughter's with him. And thanks to my good friend, Mr. Kraft, I'm out of their clutches at last.
Thank you, Mr. Kraft, for helping my daddy.
Oh, I told you I'd find him for you, and I had to make good, didn't I?
Well, we're going to get the gold out, Carson. Mr. Kraft's going to let us have his men and wagons.
That's very kind of Mr. Kraft. But we're not going to trouble him.
Why? That's no trouble at all, Carson.
I'm responsible to the government for that gold, Mr. Kraft. And after what's happened, I'm not going to move it without an escort of troops.
Well, you're right. The mystery riders will still be trying to get the gold. Yeah. But suppose something should happen to Fargo before he shows us where the gold is.
I'm going to see to it that nothing happens to Fargo.
Oh.